Hey there, I'm Chef Shayna, and welcome back to Celebrate the Bounty. Today we're at the River Park Farmers Market, diving into the world of pomegranates. Small in size, but bursting with flavor. Join us as we explore the sweet, tangy, and versatile magic of this powerhouse fruit.
Today we're at CMC Farms and we're learning all about growing pomegranates. I'm with Lisa, and Lisa, tell me a little bit more about your growing operation.
Hi Sheena, welcome to our farms. So our growing operations were small family farms out here in Raisin City, California, established in 1986, and we grow several varieties of fruits, mostly for our farmers markets, and we are on our farmers market block.
So what makes the Central Valley so special for growing pomegranates?
Central Valley feeds the world. So we grow everything here, and that's what makes the Central Valley really special. On our farms, we're Armenian, so we kind of grow our specialty products. Pomegranates are the #1 staple in Armenian culture. For our farm, it is specialty fruits that we grow.
And pomegranates are typically harvested at what time of year?
They are harvested end of July till November. And kind of remember that because of the holidays. Like again, it's very special to us, and we use them in everything.
Well, thank you, Lisa. So now we've learned about pomegranates, how to grow them, how to open them. I'm feeling very inspired, so let's head back to the market and get cooking. Fancy seeing you here.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Well, I'm excited to be at the farmer's market, a little cooler than yesterday when we were out in the field.
Most definitely.
Yes, I would love to check out the pomegranates that you have and see what you can offer.
Very good. Let's grab a bag. They're right there at the end.
Wonderful. And tell me about picking the perfect pomegranate. Do I look for color? Do I look for size?
I look for color, and so I cut some samples up here. You can kind of see these are the little bit lighter ones. This is the red pomegranate. It's a little sucked in. That means there's lots of juice, and you can tell the different colors on it.
It's a little, what did you say?
It's sucked in, kind of.
Sucked in. That means
Yeah, it's like, yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so when they get sucked in, like these, this is gonna be really red, really juicy. These are the ones that I would squeeze and make juice with. So just squeeze it and squeeze it and squeeze it and squeeze it.
Okay. And when you squeeze it, you cut this off?
Cut this off, and then that's it.
Okay, very cool. And then this one?
That one's good.
Good, maybe for taking out the arils and garnishing a salad?
Exactly.
Okay, great. So when I get these home, what's the best way to keep them fresh?
So if you're not gonna use them right away, put them in the refrigerator. That's the best way to store them.
Okay.
Right now it's really warm, so refrigerator's the best.
And my kids love snacking on them. So is it a good idea to get out a bunch of barrels and then store those in a container?
Store this in a little container, a little Tupperware, put the cap on it, should be fine.
Thank you so much for your time, Lisa. I appreciate it. We're gonna take the pomegranates and head back to the kitchen and get cooking. Hello everyone, and welcome to Tuesday River Park Farmers Market. I'm so excited to have you here for today's Discover the Bounty live cooking demo. Today we're highlighting one of nature's most beautiful and flavorful gems, the pomegranate. Pomegranate are like little jewels in the kitchen. Their seeds, known as arils, are bursting with flavor, a perfect balance of sweet and tart that adds a delicious pop to any dish. Plus, they're as versatile as they are beautiful, making them a fantastic addition to both sweet and savory recipes. On the nutrition front, pomegranates are packed with antioxidants, which support heart health and immune function. They're also a good source of fiber, vitamin C and K, and potassium. Including pomegranates in your meal is a great way to boost your health while treating your taste buds. California stands as the top pomegranate producer in the United States, with the majority of these fruits cultivated right here in the San Joaquin Valley. In 2020, Fresno County's pomegranate production was valued at over $47 million. When it comes to easy recipes, pomegranates can be sprinkled on salads for a fresh burst of flavor, added to yogurt or oatmeal for a nutritious breakfast, or even used as a garnish for grilled meats. And for something refreshing, you can use pomegranate juice to make a delicious antioxidant-rich drink. All right, are you ready to explore some creative ways to use these amazing pomegranates? Let's get cooking. Okay, so we are going to make a chia pudding parfait. Can you say that 5 times fast? All right, and add pomegranate. So pomegranate chia pudding parfait. I like it. Okay, good job. All right, so to make our dish, we need a recipe. And a recipe lists out all of the ingredients that we need, and it tells us all the directions that we need to follow to make our dish. And you can take a recipe home and make it again at home. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
All right, wonderful. So we are using this fruit today, and this is a what? Pomegranate. Yes, it has a beautiful color. We just picked these off the tree because they're harvested around this time of year, and they're used in a lot of holiday dishes. And it looks very big on the outside, but inside there's a lot of little tiny little seeds called arils, pomegranate arils, and that's the part that we eat. Or we can use it to make juice. Sound good? Yes? Okay. So we're gonna cut the top off the pomegranate. We're gonna open it up, and I've already done that, and so we can see inside. It's very juicy, and you can see all the little pomegranate arils. Who wants to help me take some of the arils out? You do. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna hand it to you, and you're gonna take a couple of the arils out, and you're gonna put it into your bowl. Can you do that? All right. I'm gonna give this to you. Here you are. And go ahead and start picking them out and putting them into your bowl. You guys want to do it too? Yeah? All right, perfect. There you are. I'm going to peel off that membrane there. You don't need that. And then go ahead and take them out and put them into your bowl. You guys are all going to get a little bit to do that, okay? The juice might get on your fingers, so it might make you turn purple for a little bit, but it'll wash off. Do you want to do it? Yeah? All right. All right, so just go ahead and pick them off and then put them into your little tiny bowl there. Good job. Let's see. I'm going to cut this one up. How's it going? Are you doing it? Yeah? Okay, good job. There you are. Do you want to do it? All right, go ahead and put them into there. Good job. All right, there you are. Go ahead and put it in your little bowl. All right, girls, my Girl Scout girls, you ready? Always ready, right? There you are. You got it. All right, go ahead and put those into the bowl. And I have some seeds here. I'm gonna put them into my jars that we'll use to make our parfaits. Parfait is kind of a fun word for layering, and you layer, and it typically makes a dessert, but this is a recipe that you can actually have for breakfast because it's healthy. Yes?
How long does it take a pomegranate to grow?
Oh, how long does it take a pomegranate to grow? Great question. So pomegranates grow on trees, and it takes about a year for the entire process to happen. There's one harvest of pomegranates, and so the flowers bloom on the tree, and you need bees to pollinate, or maybe they're self-pollinating, I'm not sure. Maybe we can find that out. But they need to be pollinated, and then the pomegranates start to grow out of the flowers. And then you pick them. And then you wait a whole another year to get more pomegranates off the same tree. Good question. All right, how is the pomegranate picking going? Is it good? You're getting all those little arrows out? Perfect, I love it. It looks great. You're done. I'll take this part. You get to keep that part. Thank you. You guys had to work hard for your snack, right? All right. Okay, so we're gonna make a chia seed pudding. Oh, yes, thank you. Thank you, I appreciate it. And to do that, we need a couple of ingredients that we'll go over together. Here, I'm gonna take that from you. Good job. Can I take yours too? Thank you. And you know what? I'm gonna come by. I'm gonna give you all a napkin for your hands. Here you go. Here you go. There you go. There you go. It's a little messy, but it's okay. You can be messy in the kitchen. We'll clean it up. There we are. There we are. Oh, thank you. There you go. There you go. And then just leave your napkin off to the side. You might need it in a little bit. Sound good? All right, so we're gonna make a chia seed pudding. And this is something that you can make at night before going to bed and put it in your fridge and forget about it. And when you wake up in the morning, it'll be a pudding. So to do that, I need a liquid measuring cup. That's this here. And inside I have almond milk. You could use any kind of milk that you want. You could use coconut milk, you could use oat milk, you could use cow's milk, you could use goat milk. I'm using almond milk. Sound good? All right, so I have half a cup of almond milk, and then I'm going to add half a cup of pomegranate juice, because this is a pomegranate recipe after all, and I love the pretty pink color that it makes the milk. Do you see that? So beautiful. All right, and we're gonna pour this all into a mason jar, and that's where our recipe is going to set. Look at that beautiful color. Isn't that pretty? All right, then I have inside my little bowl here a very special ingredient. These are called chia seeds. So chia seeds are really high in omega-3s. They're very good for you. And so if we can, oh, thank you. You're showing me your bowl, I'll show you my bowl, but I'm not gonna put it in that bowl quite yet. I'm just letting you see them. They don't really have a smell. They smell very boring, but they're very fun to cook with. It adds a little bit of protein to your dish. And so what I'm going to do, this is 4 tablespoons. So I have a tablespoon measuring spoon right here. I measured out 4 of them. I'm gonna put them into my jar with my milk and my juice. And then, what is this? Honey. Where does honey come from? Bees. Bees. Exactly. I'm gonna add about a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons of honey. You could also use maple syrup if you have that instead of honey. And then I'm gonna put the lid on my jar. And the super hard part about this recipe is you have to shake it like this. Do you guys wanna help me shake it? Yeah. Can you do it without shaking it and dropping it? Because it is glass. Okay, all right. Shake it 2 times and then pass it to your neighbor. All right, shake it up. Good job. All right, pass it over. Good job. Shake it up. Good job. Oh, yes. Really mix it. Oh, that was a good shake. Up and down. Good job. All right. Oh, yes. Thank you. Let's see the muscles over here. Oh, yes. Perfect. Good job. Shake it, shake it. Oh, that was a good one. Oh, way to go. All right. Good job. So it's all shooken up. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to put this in the fridge, and we're just going to let it sit. And we're going to sit here together for 4 hours. I know. Until it sets. And then we'll check it out. Sound good? Yeah. Okay. All right. I have a lot of buy-ins for sitting for 4 hours. Just kidding. I'm not going to make you sit for 4 hours. I already put one in there earlier and it's set. And it's ready for us. So look at, like, it's all stuck together. So the little tiny chia seeds soaked up all the liquid. And now instead of being hard, crunchy seeds, they're soft, chewy seeds. And so that is how the pudding is made. So now you could just take off the lid and eat it, but that wouldn't be as fun as making parfaits together. So we're gonna make parfaits together. So I use a different pomegranate juice. I use one bought from the store, and it doesn't have the pretty pink color like the other one's gonna have, because this is fresh from the farmer's market with pomegranates, and it makes a quite beautiful color. So I would highly suggest, if you're gonna make this at home, picking up a bottle from the farmer's market. It makes it much better. But we're gonna make our parfait. So I have these little cute jars because I like to make 2 or 3 at a time that me and my daughters can eat for breakfast. So I'll show you how I do that, and then I'm gonna make some for you guys to eat too. Sound like a plan? Yeah. All right, so I am going to put a couple scoops of the chia pudding right into my jar. And remember, I said it means to layer. So we're layering. So we have our pudding, and then I'm gonna put a couple more of the pomegranate arils into the jar. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of the yogurt. So this is Greek yogurt, and I'm using vanilla flavor. Greek yogurt has protein for you. It's also really good for your tummy, to help you not get tummy aches. So I'm putting the yogurt into there. And then we're gonna add a little bit more of the chia pudding. And then, so now we have it kind of layered there, you see? all the layers. Yes. Then we're gonna add some yummy part to eat on top. So I'm gonna add a little bit of granola to make it crunchy, because I really like when things are crunchy. And then we're gonna add another one of my favorite fruits, blueberries. Exactly. So we'll put a couple of blueberries on top. And then we'll put a little bit more of those pomegranate arils. Oh, except they're sticking to my spoon. And then I have one more ingredient. I'm gonna let you guys smell it, and I want you to tell me if you think you know what ingredient this is. I'm gonna give everybody a leaf. And I'm not making you put leaves on your parfait. It's a special leaf. I want you to smell it and tell me if you know what kind of leaf this is. And if to really make the smell come out, you rub it in your fingers and smell it.
Mint.
Good. It's mint.
Mint.
Good job. That was not a trick question. You knew right away. So, if you would like to, you can break your mint into tiny, tiny pieces. Kind of the same as chopping your mint with a knife, but your fingers are going to be the knife. So chop it into little tiny pieces, and then we'll put that on top of your parfaits. And I'm going to come around, and actually you guys are going to make your parfaits. So you have your mint, and I would just put maybe 2 mint leaves right on top. We eat with our eyes before we eat with our mouths, and so you can tell the mint adds a little bit of color and a fresh flavor. See it? You guys ready to make yours now?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So I'm gonna come by and I'm gonna scoop in some of the chia pudding into your bowl. Maybe, there we go. And then you are going to, behind me, you're gonna scoop in a little bit of the yogurt. And you can add the yogurt in yourself after I do the pudding. Does that sound like a plan?
Yeah.
Okay, and when you're done, just pass it on to your neighbor. You can do, thank you. All right, so far, do you guys think you can make this at home?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right. There you go. Yes?
Can you put other toppings on?
Of course, that's a great question. She asked if you could put other toppings, and you can. You could put any fruit that is in season if you wanted to. If you have apples at home, you could chop up some apples or strawberries or peaches or really any fruit that you would want to put. Oranges, other nuts or seeds would be good too. Great question. If you wanted to drizzle a little bit more honey or maple syrup, you could do that too. What is your question, sweetie?
I didn't get a leaf.
You didn't get a leaf? I'm so sorry. I will come back and give you a leaf. There we go. You got it. Okay, there we go. Awesome. All right, how's it coming with the yogurt scooping? Good? Awesome. All right, let's see. I think I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of the granola. Oh, I like how you layered yours there. Very pretty.
You done.
You're done? Okay, I'll take it and give it to the other side. How does that sound? There you go. Thank you. I'll be right back. All right, go ahead and scoop your yogurt in there. Are you ready for your granola? Maybe move your bowl a little closer if you don't mind. Thank you. There you go. Oh, good job. All right, you want to pass that over to your neighbor? And I'll give you some granola. Do you guys want to add some blueberries on the top? Okay. All right. Blueberries are kind of hard. Maybe you can get 2 or 3 on your spoon and then plop them on. Sound good? There you are. Awesome. Good job. All right. We'll do the granola. job. Pass that over. You guys are doing a great job. I love it. Do you have any questions? Yes. I'm so sorry?
Where are pomegranates native to?
Oh, where are they native to? That's a great question. I know we grow a lot of them here in California, but where do they originate from? I'm not sure. Where do they native to? Where do they originate? Yes.
Are they fruits?
They are fruits. Yeah. So they count when you hear grown-ups say, eat your fruits and vegetables. You say, I'll eat a pomegranate. All right, can I give you some granola? Thank you. Yes. I'm so sorry, one more time? What are pomegranates made out of? Well, they grow off of trees. You know how you see leaves and flowers on trees? So they come out of the flower of a pomegranate tree. I'm gonna drizzle a little tiny bit of honey onto your parfait. Ooh, yours is very, very beautiful there. And then if you have your mint still, you can go ahead and sprinkle it a little bit on top. Oh, thank you. I'll pass that on to our friends over here again. Appreciate it. And you still need a leaf. You get the biggest leaf I have for waiting so long. All right, where did I stop? The drizzle. Nope. Good job. All right, so let's see. Is it hard to get those blueberries on the spoon? Yeah. All right. And then I'm gonna top it with just a little bit of pomegranate arrows. So you see the pomegranate right on the top. Sound good? It makes a really pretty color. During the holidays, I like to put them in ice cube trays with water and freeze it. And then my ice cubes have little red dots in it, which makes it very fun and festive. There you go. Yes.
What is your favorite part of the...
Oh, of the parfait? Okay, my favorite is when I get some of every single color onto my spoon and eat them all together. I like mixing it. That's my favorite. So try to get a little bit of every color onto your spoon. All right, are we ready? Oh, you have a question. Yes. I'm so sorry?
When were fruits made?
When were they made? These pomegranates specifically, these were grown this year. So they were just picked off the tree probably within the past week. Good question. All right, are we ready to try our parfaits? Yes? Okay, you all have a spoon. On the count of 3, we're gonna say my magic word. Does anybody know what my magic word is?
No.
Any guesses what my magic word is? Bibbidi boppity boo. I like that one. That's a good one. I might have to change my magic word. My magic word is bon appetit. It means good appetite, good eating, enjoy your meal. So on the count of 3, I want to hear you all say bon appetit. And then we'll try our parfait. Sound good?
Yeah.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Bon appetit.
Good job. All right, go ahead and give it a try. I had a blast cooking with you today and exploring new tasty flavors from the farmers market. Farmers markets are such a wonderful place to find fresh, locally grown veggies and try out new recipes with them. See you next time for another fun cooking adventure.